entertainment. Oh, what wonderful fun. What fight is this? Is this the Baron fight? Baron fight is where he does the 3 shows, I think. This fight's actually all the fights in this DLC are incredibly well done. They're really, really hard. Really, really hard. Especially the 2 level 6 fights. Both of those fights will like push you to your very edge. They're incredibly difficult. Oh my lord, where are we? Wait, no, really, where are we? Oh god. I was not aware we were this deep in here. No. We don't deal any damage. Oh, because that's an AoE. Gotcha. There's the damage. Oof. I was worried for a second. Let's say we actually don't even hurt people.
Another one falls.
Couldn't attack this guy anyway. All she can do is dance. That's all she was born with the ability to do. Oh, the stress relief, dude. So good. I really, really like the idea behind having him as a healer. I'm so happy that they added this trinket in right here. It gives him 100% extra stress healed, 100% healing, and 900% stun skill chance, so he doesn't stun very well. He's purely a support character at this point. He is no longer a damage dealer because he loses 50% damage as well. So, it makes him purely into a support character, but that's okay. And like normally, you would obviously not have, like you would have this on, and you'd probably take this off and put like this on for movement ability or something. But I just keep it on because his damage is still decent. It can kill something, that's for sure. If stuff is low HP, he can murder it. It's not like he's completely useless. So we have the yellow key, so we'll go down there and mess with that. Oh. Good stun. Resist. Bringing his debuff chance up quite a bit is quite nice. No, don't do it. Oh god. The backhand. The backhand hurts a lot worse than the frickin' front.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Nobody's really stressed. Plus he is unholy, so we will do a little bit of extra damage to him. 35% to be exact. Nice. We could dance it out, but I'm gonna just try to bleed him. That's normally my solution to the bad things that happen to you in life, is you just gotta dance through the pain. Dance the pain away. 70, 90, 110, 90. Kobe. How you doing today, Enigma? You doing alright, homie? By the way, did you see that they added a dark mode to Twitch? Kinda interesting. It's pretty good. The only thing I don't like is it changes the text in the back of the chat window to like a gray instead of a black, which, unless I have some other thing on, do I have something else on that changes Twitch? Stylish has nothing active on it. Okay. So no, I don't have anything active on here, and it just changes it to like a gray color in the back, and I don't really like it. It's weird. Wish we had blood to give this guy, but we don't, so I'm not even gonna mess with him. If you have blood, he'll give you trinkets and stuff, but... Hello. I just saw that they added their own in today. It's okay. I don't know how much I like it, to be honest. Like, I would never say that it's bad. It's just I really don't like the gray. Dude, Better Twitch TV is so good.
Precision and power.
I couldn't even be alive without Better Twitch TV. It's so convenient. And all the extra emotes and stuff. It's so cool. I like the extra chat functionality.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Yeah, let's say he should miss. We have a lot of negative accuracy on him right now. I think he should be okay from the second position. I didn't really check his skills for it, but I'm gonna do what a dumb person would do and make an assumption that he can at least use his melee skill from there. And he can. Nice. We're taking him out in order of danger, by the way, if you're wondering. Hey, none of that. He does have yips and, like, some bad shit, so he has a very low chance to hit anyway.
Our life is taken.
Alright, 2 dangerous threats are gone, and now it's just this guy left. Who is gone?
Desolated.
Good to bad.
This expedition at least promises success.
We should be pretty close to the end. We have, what, 1 more key to go, I believe, and then we go to the boss fight? Yeah, it's 1 more key. I did this same dungeon a couple days ago on our test mod stream that we did. Gotta do this. Because I like to test the mods and make sure they aren't gonna absolutely destroy my game or my save or something. So I have another profile I play on occasion, usually with like copyright music in the background, because you can't do that. You can't do that if you're planning on sending something to YouTube. But if you're just doing it on Twitch, it's perfectly fine. They'll just silence the VOD, but you can just chill and, you know, play with it anyway. Which, never mind. No comment. Even and looked into Monster Hunter World some more. It looks so good. Do they have any more news on that? Because I'm actually really interested, because I've literally never... Well, I've heard bad stuff about Monster Hunter World, but I've heard a million times more good things about it than bad. The double dance off. Yas. No accuracy allowed. Console release? Ew. Now when is the important one?
Monster's size has
Damn.
no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
It's lame, dude. I hate that.
Oh, yeah.
PC releases are really getting the short end of the stick here lately, man. Which is odd, because... I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of companies who just haven't really been giving a shit about the PC releases here lately.
A faint hope blossoms.
Or they do, but they release them so much later than the console. And like, it can kill a game really easy. I don't know. If I apply holy water to this, does something happen? Never mind. This is a really disgusting group of enemies. Yeah, it'd be nice if they'd release a demo pretty early so we could kind of know what we'd be getting ourselves into. Because I would love to get some hype for the game, but I can't really get hype from the game if I've literally never seen anything about it, you know? Nothing that is, like, hands-on that I can experience, I guess.
A momentary abatement.
By the way, it might seem really strong with how much he's healing and stuff, but he is a level 6 character, so he's supposed to be kind of kicking ass. As long as they show some kind of gameplay, I'd be down. I really don't like evaluating stuff without some kind of gameplay to show me what's going on.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
The bleed. The bleed. Four. Couldn't kill him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
See, I'm really looking for a new game to get into here lately, because I have all the games that I'm currently playing, and that's fine and dandy. But I don't really have something that, like, I can throw, like, a couple thousand hours into, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, you always want that one backup game that if you wanted to, you can just go throw shit into it. Well, people are just saying, like, the generic Monster Hunter stuff, like, it's overly grindy and stuff like that, pretty much. Which is what I've heard about the entire Monster Hunter series as a whole. But, I mean, that doesn't really scare me off because, you know, I don't mind grinding as long as it feels like it's worth it. Hell, I played Diablo 3 and 2 for years, so... Get your fucking grind on.
The ground
Ooh,
quakes.
good job. A lot of people have complaints over the grindiness of the game. That's what I said about Skyrim. And Fallout, to be fair. And I did spend hundreds of hours in both of those games, so it was kind of right. I would really like something that not only can I stream, but something that if I wanted to get on, say like one night when I'm really bored, I don't have anything to do,
Triumphant pride
I could just get on
precipitates
and
a
just
dizzying
grind my
fall.
face off and not feel as though like I've ruined the game for myself. Like if I want to play Ark on stream, but first off, I don't know if my computer can handle that, but secondly, every time I play Ark off a stream, I feel like I'm taking away from the on-stream experience. So like I almost feel guilty playing it. But like if you have something that you can just go grind in, with the end goal being something that's gonna happen later, I feel like those are kind of games that you can play on off stream and not feel very guilty about it.
A devastating blow.
Like that's how Diablo was for me. I could play that on and off screen.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Just play it for the rest of our lives, just so you know, nothing big. I don't know, dude. I'm getting apprehensive about Destiny 2. Everybody I've watched play it, it just doesn't look very fun to me. And like, I've heard nothing but complaints about the raid. Like, literally nothing but complaints. And that, if that's the end goal,
Seize
it
this
just doesn't sound
momentum.
very fun to me.
Push on to the task's end.
And if none of that stuff is good, then I'd be joining for the PvP. And I have plenty of games I can play where PvP is the best it can be. Yeah, I've heard literally nothing bad, but or I've literally heard nothing but bad stuff about Destiny 2. And it just, I don't know, man. It doesn't look that good to me anymore. Like after I've actually looked into it. I watched Total Biscuit play it the other day. He was having somewhat fun, but he had fun until the campaign ended, which is like 6 hours of gameplay. And then it was like, oh, well, what do I do for the rest of my time when I play this game? So we can go PvP, or you can gear up to start raiding. It's like, okay, go gear up to start raiding. Get geared in just a little bit, start raiding. Oh, well, the raid is absolutely shit. And we won't get more till like DLC releases.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
And he did this over like a 3-stream period. And these streams weren't 8-hour streams, they're like 4-hour streams. What? There's a fucking gate here. Shit. An Angry Joe show, he He gave it a... Oh no, why would you do that? Oh god. Angry Joe Show, which I respect his reviews quite a bit, because he kind of just gets down to like the meat of the thing, right? He doesn't really fuck around. He gave it a 6 out of 10, and he said it would have been a 5 out of 10 if it didn't have a few saving graces. You'd have to go watch Angry Joe Show's thing. I can't remember because honestly I don't give that much of a fuck. It kind of comes down to if I have people that are gonna play it still, because Misery's been playing it on console the entire time. I mean, I can play it with you, but you kind of need like a full group to do most of the shit in the game. Bobap, I don't even know what's going on with Bobap. We haven't spoken like a day and a half. He's like some mini drama happened between us, and he hasn't even spoke to me, so. Holy shit, I thought I was doing the AoE attack. That was crazy. No. No.
Destroyed.
I mean, that works. I was just trying to get rid of his protection, but that does work. I always like having an end goal, and I feel like I don't mind doing random things on occasion, right? Like, if I get on 3 days in a row, and one day I do random things, and it's fun and stuff, that's great. But if I get on 3 days in a row, and the best thing that I can do is random things, that's no longer fun. And if it's gonna be like the same content over and over, I'll just get bored of it really quickly.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I don't know. I think it's literally just gonna have to come down to me trying it and seeing if I like it. Which sucks because I'm gonna be wasting money on it if I don't like it. And I'm probably not gonna buy the season pass right off, and it's gonna cost me extra money if I don't just purchase it all at once, you know what I mean? It's a conundrum either way. Oh my lord.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
I swear they changed that voice line. He sounds more deep and guttural.
A decisive pummeling.
Damn that damage, son. I'll just say I'm concerned about it right now. Because right now, every single thing I've seen leads me to believe it's nothing I'm gonna enjoy at all.
Impressive.
And it worries me, because when I first played the, what was it, a demo, a beta, whatever the fuck it was, I really enjoyed it and I thought it was a lot of fun. But like, the more I'm looking into it, I'm just, I don't know. It's kind of like when you see a game on Steam, right? And this game looks incredible. It has everything you like. Building, construction, inventory, man, whatever the fuck you like, right? And it looks great from the outside, but then you go and watch a stream of it, and you're like, oh,
so too will resistance.
here are the problems, and here are why they are problems, and here's what I don't like about it. And then you start seeing shit that you don't like about it. Stuff that you don't like in other games that's present in this game, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm at right now, is I see stuff I don't like, and I see stuff that worries me, and it makes me wonder if that's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be some doo-doo butts. It's like a lot of survival games. Like Ark is the one exception I can think of where I saw the game, thought it was gonna be amazing, clicked it, it was amazing. Like that was the end of story with that one. It's like Ark is just, it took a long time to get amazing. Let me throw that out there, because when it first started it was shit. But over time it became really, really, really amazing. And I love it to death.
Cannot be left unanswered.
But like most survival games you pick up, they're really bad. They're really, really bad. And guess what? They don't get very much better. And they take 700 years to get updates that matter. And it just, I don't know, that kind of stuff throws me off really hardcore. Ah, this fucking guy. I really haven't had any bad times in Ark, to be honest. No, damn it. It's okay. If we win the dungeon, everybody gets cured of Crimson Curse anyway, but I was kind of hoping that didn't happen. BoApp hosted the server. That's the only reason why I'm not playing it like all the fucking time, is because I can't host and stream and play the server all at the same time. No, what the fuck? You bitch! Oh my god. I need to kill this guy before he transforms and ruins our day.
Soothed. Sedated.
Like honestly, if I could stream, host, and play all at the same time, I would probably be streaming Ark right now. That game is so fucking fun, dude. It can be a little tedious with having to very slowly tame monsters. Even though we have the monsters taming up really high, it still takes fucking forever. But even with that, the game is just incredibly fun. And it feels like an adventure every single time I leave the base. I kind of like. The only thing that sucks, and we have a mod that fixes it, so it's not a problem for us personally. But one of the main things that sucks in Ark is when you die, if you die to a really high monster that's already patrolling that area, your shit's fucking gone. The odds of you getting that back are so incredibly tiny, right? Yeah, which is just absolutely ridiculous, right? But we have a mod that fixes that problem, like, instantly. It's a tombstone. You put down a tombstone at the beginning of the game. Oh my god, we are so bad at video games, dude. We didn't use this the whole time. What is wrong with us? I've been sitting over here yapping my fucking face off, and we could have been using this the whole time. And now we actually need this blood, too. But, so you put down a tombstone after you create it, and what it does is every single gravestone that you've ever had, it will automatically recall all the items. So it's kind of like a blood spot in Dark Souls or something, where like you lose all your souls, but if you go back to the blood spot, you can click on it and you'll get all your souls back and stuff. It's kind of like that, except you can place it at your base. So anytime your corpse is in an unreachable spot or is way too tedious to go get, you can just click it. But it does have a cooldown. So like if you get killed by a super powerful dino multiple times that's really close to your base, you can't just keep spamming it to like practically cheat a situation that you put yourself into, you know what I mean? But if you die on the other side of the map and your dino dies or something and you can't get back to it, you can get your shit back without, you know, worrying about losing it forever, which I really, really like. Yeah, a lot of quality of life needs to be done by the mods, but that's okay. I mean, it's kind of how it is in video games these days anyway. I would highly recommend it, because we were playing a mod called Extinction Core, and it's a good mod, but it adds in these like enemy tribesmen, and these enemy tribesmen are way overpowered. They have like the attack speed of like 7 million. So if they have like a knockout weapon, like a club or something, they just knock you out like instantaneously, and then they summon powerful dinos to murder you, which is like a super big problem. And obviously you just fucking get destroyed if they get on you and shit starts going downhill. So the only way to deal with them pretty much is to recall your body back. I mean, you can kill them, but you need like really strong dinos to help you. And if they get the jump on you, they're gonna knock you out anyway. It's pretty fucking annoying. But that's the only problem I have with that mod. And that's Extinction Core. Which key is this? The green key. It's pretty annoying, but once you get Stimulant, it's not a problem. That's pretty much like the first two things I go for is I go for Narcotic and Stimulant every single time. Because if you have enough Stimulant, you can go kill Cobras really easy. Or boas, or whatever the fuck they are, Titan boas. And then those can give you poison stuff early, which allows you to knock stuff out faster, so on and so forth. The cycle continues. Oh my. How did we not have the key to this? Unless we get the key from this, but I think this is the boss fight. What the hell is that? It's a red key or something. Yeah, that's true. It's so fucking annoying. That's why I don't even leave the damn beach until I get a flyer. Because that shit's just too scary, man. I actually got like gangbanged by like 3 dinos at once. And my flyer killed all of them, and I was just sitting there slowly like bleeding to death. Then finally, like at the last tick of HP that I would have died at, I end up surviving. And my flyer's just like, hey dog, what's going on? I really like that game. I feel like there's a lot of stories that can come out of that game. And I love any game that can produce a lot of stories. With the explicit exception of DayZ. DayZ ain't my kind of game. Too many children that are too gung-ho to worry about... Oh god, what an intelligent person. But too many children that are too gung-ho to worry about killing each other than to work together to survive the zombie apocalypse. Nice. Alright, this should be the boss, hopefully. Oh, hi.
It would seem his taste for triviality remains unabated, even now.
We are the apex. Alright, let's go ahead and crack open everything. Steroided stego dinos. Oh my god. Yeah, those things they're giant like fishing dinos, but they are really annoying and strong. Oh, I should have kept dancing. Shit. That was dumb of me. You can dance if you want to, but you leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine. Oh my god, what? 20 actually 6. What?
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Pretty much expected that, to be fair. Have you been picked up by a dino yet and then thrown from really high heights? That shit sucks too. That's a lot of stress.
Consumes the mind.
Hey, quit laughing. Ain't that damn funny.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Dude, the worst feeling in the whole game is when you lose your very first dino. Because whether anyone admits it or not, you totally get emotionally connected to that first dino. We have a mod that makes our dinosaurs automatically run or fly back to the base if we die. That's so mean, dude. My first dino was a fucking sweetheart. Boa's first dino got picked up by a flying dinosaur that steals shit, and then it cracked his neck and threw him into the water. It was pretty fucking brutal, to say the least. Gross. Yeah, we do not have very much damage, actually. Did you get one of, like, those big grazing animals? Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot that she can't attack the front with her ability, so... yeah. Jesus. Yep, same thing happened to frickin' Boat, dude. That was heart-wrenching. He was a really high level dodo too, because like the mod we had pretty much uncaps the level, or it doesn't uncap it, but it raises it to 600. And he was like a fucking level 250 dodo, and he just got picked up by like a little 16 bird, and he instantly snapped his neck in the water. Shit was brutal. Okay. Found you. We're gonna try to do this one at a time. Whoa. I can smell their blood. I don't think that's blood you're smelling. Named him Herp Derp. I don't even remember what my very first dino died to. It was something really fucking dumb. Alright, let's open them all up now. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Are you alright? Good question. Why would she do that? She like moved herself into a position where she can't do anything. Honestly, it might be good to have another enemy here. So if he does move backwards, yeah, like that, we can at least target him with her after we move. But we kind of got to keep healing, because...
Oh yeah.
I just Force Enthusiasm just makes me think of, I'm so happy to be here. That's fine. Kinda. Not really.
The horror.
That's really good. Is that giving accuracy too? It is. Only 15k more? Yeah, only 15k more. That's a dickload of bits. What is the next badge anyway? Too terrible. I think he's gonna go into the third phase soon. Ooh, good dodge. I guess with that, maybe you want purplish, maybe maroon color. Sounds pretty. Light purple. Oh,
Clarified in a single strike.
that's a stun too. Go to third act. You should go, right? Damn. Maybe he'll. Oh, he's gonna do it on his last bit, isn't he?
About to break.
Go ahead and heal her in case he does go third act and we can't heal. Oh, what? Is he? We might be able to DPS him down. No, he went third act afterwards. Okay. Actually, kind of okay. Because we can kind of just chill out this turn. We can open one up. That's fine. I want to only have two left when we crack it open. Preferably. Oh, and we can go ahead and reset our party order too. Oh, we found him. Nice. I don't really want to open anymore because I think we might just be able to kill him.
The jig is up. The game is done.
Oh, nice. We don't have to kill him. They actually disappear. Good. Good.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Good. Alright, that wasn't too terrible. The Baron is annoying as fuck, though. Not really about the money we made. It's mostly about the trinkets we get. But the trinkets the Baron will not have.
The virulent clouds from the
Beautiful.
courtyard have abated. The airs of the estate feel narrowly agreeable once again.
Narrowly agreeable. And so